Hi, so today I want to go through the Austin, Texas metro area numbers, which came out a few days ago for October of 2023. But before I do that, I'd love to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Just hit that button. It'll help grow the channel and get the word out to folks who need this information. I really appreciate it. So in the Austin metro area, prices are continuing to come down. They're down about 7% year over year to about $435,000 is our average price in the entire metro area of Austin. As of the third quarter in Texas, the average home price is about $340,000. I believe it's about $400,000 in Dallas, and I believe somewhere around $350,000, $340,000 in Houston. Those prices are continuing to come down. They rose so sharply during the pandemic that it only makes sense that these prices come down. And I know that a lot of people have been waiting for this. Closed sales in Austin are up 4% to 2,337, and average days on the market in the Austin metro area is at 68 days, up about 21 days from last year. All of these are really good information for buyers because we need the prices to come down. They've been up ridiculously high, and days on the market just makes sense. A lot of homes are sitting on the market longer with those interest rates, or with interest rates a little bit higher, or quite a bit higher than they were in the past. Interest rates today looks like, according to the internet, are at about 7.37% for a 30-year fixed. So they are continuing to come down. We do expect the Federal Reserve to stop raising rates. They're going to continue to talk hawkish and act like they're going to bring up rates higher, and they still can. There's no reason for them to make a mistake and continue to raise rates, but it's being very, very hard on the real estate market, but it is causing those prices to come down. As of right now, too, we have 3.9 months of inventory, so we'll say 4 months, and that's up about 0.7 months year over year. So 4 months of inventory is almost a normal market, and that's great news for buyers. Across the state, they're at about 3.7 months of inventory compared to 2.7 months last year. So across the state in general, it's about the same number, getting up around 4 months of inventory, which I think is really healthy for the market. And like I said, it's great news for buyers. In Austin, new listings are coming down about 1% to 3,200-ish. Active listings are up to around 5%. With folks locking in rates like they did a couple of years ago at 2-3%, it's going to be difficult to get those people off of their homes and to get back into a market, because nobody is excited about coming back out and getting a 7.3% interest rate when you're at 2.5%. It just makes sense, and that's going to take time to move through the system. If you're in one of those positions like some of us are, where have a lower interest rate, and mine's not quite that low, but if you're at a low interest rate, boy, just hang on. I don't blame you at all. Inflation continues to affect all of us and get higher. And if you can keep that mortgage payment down, why would you, unless you absolutely have to move, why would you get out of that mortgage? If you are in a position where you do need to get a mortgage and 7.37 sounds ridiculous and does price you out of the market of where you were looking a year or two ago, do not worry. There are ways to move that rate down. We call them buy downs. There are 2-1 buy downs, 3-1 buy downs, different strategies out there that can help you move through that landscape. Also, new home builders are offering much lower rates on a lot of homes. They all kind of differ. I've seen some at 5.9. I've seen some lower. And some of those are for 30-year notes. So a 5.9 interest rate for the length of the loan in some of those. Again, it just differs on each builder that you go to and what they're offering. And they do want you to use their mortgage company to get those lower rates, which is normally not a problem. You can use any mortgage company you like. You can use your bank, but the builders are wanting you to use their mortgage companies, and there's nothing wrong with that. In Texas in general, the average price of homes is, the sweet spot for homes is about $200,000 to $400,000. In Austin, the sweet spot for homes where most people buy homes is about $300,000 to $750,000. That's where about 3/4 of the sales come through, is in that middle area, which makes sense. We do have some higher prices, and a $650,000 house in Austin can be a normal house, although the average price, like I said, is down to $435,000 in the metro area. Those are the numbers for October of 2023 here in the Austin metro area. We are at an average of 435,000, and those prices are continuing to come down. As those interest rates come down, we will see how that affects the market. We have a feeling that there's going to be a threshold when interest rates come down. We don't know what that could be. 7, 6.5, 6%. There's going to be a threshold where the Austin housing market takes off again. So those are some numbers for the Austin metro area as of October of 2023. Look, there's a lot more data to get into out there. I don't want to bore you with a long list of numbers. This is something that we can discuss. Give me a call, email me, make comments below. I'd love to have a discussion, and everybody can learn from these comments. And I just love questions. Thank you so much. Have a great day.